It's pretty clear that I'm not over you. I'm still thinking about the things you do. So I don't wanna be alone tonight, alone tonight, alone tonight. Can you like I need somebody who can take control. I know exactly what I need to do. Cause I don't wanna be alone tonight, alone tonight, alone tonight. What you made me do, I'm with somebody new. Ooh, baby, baby, I'm dancing with a stranger. Ooh, what you made me do, I'm with somebody new. Ooh, baby, baby, I'm dancing with a stranger. Ooh, what you made me do, I'm with somebody new. Ooh, baby, baby, I'm dancing with a stranger. Ooh, what you made me do, I'm with somebody new. Ooh, baby, baby, I'm dancing with a stranger. But boy, I need to get you off of my mind. I know exactly what I have to do. I don't wanna be alone tonight, alone tonight, alone tonight. What you baby do? I'm somebody go. Oh, baby, baby, I'm dancing with a stranger. What you baby do? I'm somebody go. Oh, baby, baby, I'm dancing with a stranger. Dancing with a stranger. Dancing with a stranger. Hi everyone, welcome to Barre with Sarah. I'm Sarah, welcome to my basement. Really excited to work out with you today. So as people are joining, just gonna review really quickly the setup that we need for today. So you need a support, something to hold on to. I'm using my bar, but you can use a counter, a chair, back of a tall sofa, whatever works for you. I'm on carpet, but you can also use a mat. So I have this mat here, especially for floor work. If you don't have a mat, you can use a towel. Speaking of towels, I've got my towel handy. I have my water handy. Whenever you need to take a break, you take a break and take care of you. Listen to your body. Off to the side of my mat, out of the way, I have my weights. Today I'm using 3s and 4s. I'm a little sore, so I'm gonna be lifting a little lighter. I also have my squishy ball. That's optional. You can do the exercises today without that squishy ball. And I also have a yoga block. This could be really useful during our stretching segments. So just listen, follow along, listen to my cues, and listen to your body. And we're gonna have a great workout today. All right, let's get started. We're gonna get started with a warm-up today, and we're gonna do some knee lifts. One last thing, I'm gonna be facing you and turning on profile. You're just gonna keep going. You don't need to move. I'm moving to favor you and the camera just to make sure that you can see me. Okay, but back to that warm-up. It's time for knee lifts. Let's get going. So standing nice and tall through the crown of the head, we're just gonna start lifting the knees and swinging the arms. You can go at your own pace. So this is a moderate pace. Maybe you're gonna do a little more energy. I'm gonna turn on profile so you can see what this looks like from the side. So I'm lifting that shape of the leg. I'm not marching, extending, reaching nice and long, and those arms are flowing freely. Keep going, warming up those body with our knee lifts. 8, 7, 6, 5, twisting in 4, 3, 2, One, now we're just gonna twist. Little genie arms, twist. You're twisting into the knee that you're raising. Little twist, little twist. Raising that heart rate, nice and gentle. Twist. Twist 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Shake it out. And shake out your mat if you're me. All right, now we're going to do some nice lunges. Taking that right leg back, taking that right arm forward, touch and back, touch and back. More weight in the heel of that standing leg. Standing leg a little bit soft. Down and up, down. Get on that beat. Give me 4 and 3, 2, hold it back on 1. Sit down, arm comes up and over, stretch into that side body, and breathe. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Release that arm, step it back up, left leg back, left arm up, and tap, and back. I'm a beat girl, so if you see me hesitate, my brain works with a beat. And up and back. As you're warming up, you have permission to make mistakes today. I'm going to make mistakes today. I'm just glad in this madness, you're taking time to work out with me. Just give me 2 and 1. Go ahead and hold it back. Left arm up and over, stretching the side body. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Go ahead and face in. You can have a hand on your support. We're going to bring those feet all the way together. And now we're going to just take those feet out and in. Looks like this. Feet go up and in. I'm just rotating those hips. So if you watch my video, those feet are zipped up. Going to our first position, or our V. Out and in. Rotating through those hips. Standing nice and tall. Give me 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1. Take it up for 2. So up and up, down and down. I'm rolling through those feet up into releve. More weight on the big and second toe. Up and up, down and down. 4 more. Take it up and down. And 3 and down. And 2 more. We're going to hold the top and pulse. My favorite. And hold it, little pulse, just down, up, down, up. It's small, it's tiny, little pulse, little pulse. Are you warm yet? I'm feeling warm. Pulse 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold on 1, hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Come on down. Maybe stretch those feet. So curling those toes under. Stretching that other foot. Good job. All right, now we're going to step it out. Kind of like the wide second, but we're going to keep those toes forward. We're just going to lunge side to side. A little lunge. You want that booty going back. Lunge and lunge. You keep lunging. I'm going to show the arms. Look like this. It goes down and across. You're just lunging. Up and across. Now join me. Take it down. Lunge across and up. Don't forget those legs. Keep lunging. Take it down and across. Up, across. Last time. Take it down and across. Take it up and across. Great job. Take it over to that left side. Sit back, stretching into that right inner thigh. Ah, that feels good. I want you to pivot towards that front leg. Now you come down, and we're going to move down into a hip flexor stretch, up into your hamstring. Looks like this. Down and down, up and up, down, down. Just a dynamic opener, down and down, up and up, down and down, up and up. Yeah, you got this, up and up. For 2, and up, and 1, and up. Bring it all the way back down. You can set that knee down, sink into that hip flexor stretch. Think about opening that crease in the hip. Tuck those back toes under. You can walk that back foot in, and then sit back, stretching the hamstring on that other leg. All right, now we're gonna do that on the other side. So we're gonna pivot up and over, lean into the opposite side, stretching that left inner thigh. And again, not having our weight forward, but more back. All right, let's go ahead and pivot the other direction. And now we're taking it down and down, up and up, down and down, up and up. Making sure that when we come down, that knee does not pass that toe. Down and down, up and up. For 2, and up. Last one, and up. Take it back down for me. You can set that knee down. Sink deeper, opening that crease. And breathe. Tuck that back toe for me. Walk that foot in. Sink into that hamstring stretch. Now, if your hamstrings are tight, maybe need to be up here. That's also okay. All right, let's go ahead and come to center. Let the head hang. And now rolling up 1 vertebrae at a time, head coming west. And when you get up, give me a shoulder roll or 2. All right, it's time for upper body work. Whew. I'm gonna sweat my hair out for you today. Okay, for upper body work, we're gonna start today down on the floor. So meet me down at the mat. And it's time for forearm plank. I promise planks. I don't lie. So coming into a nice strong forearm plank with those arms clasped. You can start right here in a modified forearm plank with your knees down. Really thinking about pulling that belly button to spine. Or you can join me by tucking those toes. And up you come. Keeping that booty down. Let's drop those knees. Drop front knee, drop back knee. Just walk them out. Now you might also just be holding. Or if at any point in time you need to modify, you come back down to those knees. Tap 8, 7, 6, 5, holding in 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those knees. Breathe. Maybe sit back for a second. And we're going to do that again. So coming into that nice strong forearm plank, gaze is towards the front of your mat. You're here on your knees, or you're tucking those toes. Up you come. Let's tap those knees. Tap back and front, back and front. Yes, you can. Tap back and front. 8, 6, 4. Hold in 3, 2, 1. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set those knees down. Give me a quick little release in the child's pose. All right, we're in the perfect position for push-ups. It's time for push-ups. Now, I prefer to do a really strong push-up in correct alignment. So I'm gonna have those fingers, wide starfish hands, about at mat width. You're gonna roll up onto those knees. If you can do these push-ups on your hands, you're a rock star. My form isn't there. Today it's gonna look like this, down and down, up and up. You can join me at any time, up and up. Now push-ups are tough for you. Reduce that range of motion, down and down, up and up. I just want you to think about leading with that chest, not dropping that head. If you're dropping your head, come out of the move and come back in. Let's push for 4 and up. 3 and up. Last 2 and up. 1 and up. Inhale, exhale, meet me at your low point. Come on down. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. You're done. Sit back. And now we're going to turn around for an exercise I love called reverse push-ups. So sitting up nice and tall, feet planted on the mat. I'm going to set you up with a base move. So I'm going to take these hands behind me, just behind and outside the shoulders. My thumbs are pointed towards my feet. The basic move just looks like this. I'm going to go down and up, down and up. Look at those elbows. They're pointing straight back, down and up, down and up. Nothing's moving except for those arms, down and up. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, set up, reset. We're going to do another set of those. You have the option to stay here with your booty on the ground. If you want a little bit more, I'm going to have you go ahead and lift up. Shift that weight back. Bring up those heels and take it down and up, down and up. Nothing else is moving. That booty is staying where it is. Your body is one solid structure, except for this tricep band. Give me 8, 7, 6. You can always sit back down. 5, 4. Sit tall. For 2 and 1. Come back down and hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Shake out those wrists. Nice job. Go ahead and get up with me. Maybe grab a sip of water. Woo. We start big with floor work. Now we're going to pick up our weights and finish our upper body work with our weights if you're going to be using weights with me today. All right, I'm using my 3s, and we're going to start with triceps. So I'm going to turn just so you can see my hopefully beautiful form. My legs are hip distance and parallel. I'm going to come down, bend those knees, pitch that body forward, and then I'm going to take those arms all the way back, straight arrow arms, and lift, little lift. Keep that chin tucked in, little lift, little lift. Yes, you can, little lift. 8, 7, 6, 5. We're changing the accent. And 3, 2, hold them in, just in, just in. Little in, little in. Stick straight arms. Here we go. 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them down. Stand up. Breathe. Shake it out. We're going to come back down. We're going to combo those 2 moves together. So bending again, hinging at the waist, the hips, excuse me. Taking those arms back. Straight arrow arms. In and up. In and up. In and up. We're just comboing those moves. In and up. I know they're on fire. Mine are too. 4, 3. Holding in 2. 1. Hold them, stick straight. 8, 7. 1 inch higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and done. Nice job. Woo! Oh, that one always gets me every time. All right, we're going to move to the back shoulder. Now, if you watch my intro videos, you know back shoulder tends to be one of the weaker areas. I might drop these 3s off. That's how tough it's going to be. Okay, so we're going to be in that same hip distance parallel. We're going to go ahead and hinge over. You're going to extend those weights, and then you're going to take those shoulders, roll them up, down, and back into their sockets. And we're just going to pull up into a scarecrow arm. So it goes up and down, up and down. That gaze is towards the floor, up and down. I'm going to turn to face you. You keep going, just so you can see it from a different angle. Up and down, up and down. You've got this. Give me 4. Holding in 3, 2, 1. Bring it up and hold. Little pulse. Tip those elbows forward. Pulse, pulse, pulse. A pulse is really tiny. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Release, stand up. All right, we're gonna move to that middle back. I'm gonna pick up my 4s and set down my 3s. So if you have a medium or a heavy weight, now would be a great time to use that weight. All right, I've got my 4s now. And I'm gonna take my elbows and I'm gonna just pull them straight back and squeeze and squeeze. I'm gonna turn and squeeze, squeeze. Those elbows are going straight back. I'm activating that spine and squeeze, little squeeze, squeeze. Yes. Squeeze for 8, like you're squeezing a pencil. For 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna take it out, back, and squeeze. Out and out, back, and squeeze. Nothing else is changing in my body. Back and squeeze. Out and back. For 4, and back. 3, and back. Never fully extending that arm. Slide bend the elbow. Last one. Back and hold and pulse. 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 Yes, squeeze it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're done. Nice job. I'm going to set those 4s down and pick up my 3s again. Woo! I'm sweating my hair out for you today. You're welcome. You'll thank me tomorrow. Okay, now we're going to move into that middle shoulder. So I'm going to have you stand nice and tall. Those feet are hip distance and parallel. As a reminder, we never lock out those knees. No, no, no. Slide bend in those knees. You're going to have those weights resting at your side, and we're just going to do a basic lat raise. We're going to take it up, up, down, and down. Up, up, down. Keep lifting. Up, up. Now, if you're looking at my form, those weights are slightly in front of me. Down, down. We don't want to put extra strain on that shoulder. Give me up and up, down and down. Up, up. I've got my cheat card and I realize, wow, I'm mean today. First class and I'm tough. Give me 4 and down. Give me 3 and down. Holding up in 2 and down. 1 and down. Exhale, bring those arms all the way up. Little pulse, little pulse. You're not going above shoulder height. Also, I don't want those shoulders up by your ears. Those shoulders need to be down. Pulling down your back end. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Hold in 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take it back, back. It's little and back. That core has to be turned on. I don't want your body moving. 8, 7, 6 to a hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Woo. We just have front shoulders and then we're done with our upper body. Oh, it's going to feel so good. So bringing those feet back to hip distance and parallel. Softening those knees. We're going to do that same motion, but a front raise. So we're going to take it up, up, down. Let's do fluid today. Up, up. Hopefully you can see my arms aren't locked out. There's a slight bend in them. I'm also keeping those shoulders down. I'll turn side. So I'm not lifting up. No, that tells me I would need to drop off that weight. Down and down, up and up. I'm trying to teach you to work out smart, to listen to your body, to notice when you're not in alignment. That way you're maximizing your workout and you're not getting hurt. How many more of these? 2. Last one. And you know what we're doing. all the way up. And circle in, little tiny circles, teeny tiny circles. Roll those shoulders down. I know they're creeping. Mine are too. In, for 8, 7. Drop your weights if you have to. 5, 4, 3. Holding the 2. 1. Hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not actually that funny. Okay, set those weights down. If you've been to my live classes, you have trust issues because of my counting. Okay, let's stretch that out. Okay, go ahead and take that right arm, bring it across the body, looping that left arm under. Turn so you can see, really opening that back shoulder. If you need a deeper stretch, you can bend that other arm in half and pull out. You can also just take your gaze over that right shoulder and breathe. All right, let's release that. Take that left arm across the body, making sure and the shoulder's not up. Roll it back down into its place. Staying here, maybe taking your gaze out over the left shoulder or bending that arm in half, pulling forward. And release. Let's do that right tricep. So taking that arm up, walking it down the back, hand to elbow. I want you to think about closing that rib cage. I don't want you thrusting to get into that. Close that rib cage. And as you're able, you can bring your gaze up. And if you're like me, you'll feel that stretch in the upper back. Integrity of stretch, integrity of stretch. Release that. Take that left arm up. Walk it down. Oh, this is my tight side. Don't skip the stretch. You deserve the stretch. You worked really, really hard. Okay, go ahead and release that. We're going to go into a chest opener. So starting by externally rotating the shoulders, maybe that's enough for you. You can bring those hands behind you and clasp. You can put those heels of the hands together. And I want you to take your gaze up. I'm going to go ahead and show that again from the side. So the shoulders are back and externally rotated. Bringing those hands together. Perhaps bringing the heels of the hands together. Perhaps lifting. This is a chronic area of tightness. So I really encourage you to get chest openers into your daily stretch routine. And let's release that. Last, we're going to do that head, hand gently on top of the head, tipping ear to shoulder. Think about putting that chin up, not about pulling the head down. And you have to find your spot. There's an angle up. That's it for me. And now I want you to take your nose towards the armpit and put a little gentle pressure on the back of that head. Again, not a lot, just a little. Coming back up other side. Dropping that ear to shoulder, thinking about chin going up, finding that right angle for you, and breathe. And now turning nose to armpit, gentle pressure on the back of that head, very gentle. And coming back up, give me a couple of shoulder rolls back, and a couple forward. All right, it's time to go into leg work. I'm so excited. I'm gonna grab a drink, and then I'm gonna meet you at your support. If you don't sweat when you work out, I'm a little bit jealous. That's all I do is sweat. My body's ready to go. All right, we're gonna start in parallel today for our thigh work. So you've got that great ears over shoulders, over hips, over heels alignment. You've got that hand resting lightly on your support. You're gonna go ahead and come up under releve, so on the ball of that foot. More weight on the big and second toe. You're gonna slide down that imaginary wall until you feel your quads engage. So you find that spot and down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. Just sit in that fire for me. I'm gonna turn on profile so you can see it from another angle. Down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. So here I'm sliding down that wall, natural curve in the spine, down an inch, up an inch. Yes, down and up, down. We're just warming up the thighs, getting them ready to work, down and up, yep. And just as a reminder, we don't want to grip our support. We want to hold lightly. Maybe turning those palms up. Maybe using our karate chop hands. Warming up those thighs. I'm already shaking. Are you shaking? Feels great. Down and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and come up. Set those heels down. Optional add-on. If you have a squishy ball or a yoga block, you can bring this in for the next set. It's a little bit harder to do with a yoga block, a little bit easier with the squishy ball, but you can do this without any of those. So I'm going to take my squishy ball, and it's going to go right above my knees. We don't want it on the knees. We want it above the knees. So I've got that squishy ball. Regardless, we're going to step up. You might need to step your feet in if you've got the squish ball. You're going to go ahead and slide down just a little bit. And now we're going to go down and down, up and up, down, down, up, up. So whatever your kind of full range is, maybe your full range is here today, down, down, up, up. That's fine. Listen to your body. Take it down and down, up and up, down, down, up, up. I'm going to go nuts with this. Down, down, up. So here's what I don't want to see. I don't want you forward. It's not a squat. We're sliding right down that wall. And up. Give me 4. And up. 3. And up. Just like you're sitting into a chair. 2. Are you shaking? 1. And up. Slide down to that low point for our last hold. 8, 7. Look at the shake. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah! Hopefully you saw me shaking. Set that ball or the block down. I shake like a leaf. It's so good. Shaking is normal. If you're shaking, that means it's working. All right, we're going to step out into that wide second. So having those toes out of the diagonal, holding on to that support, sliding down that imaginary wall. And we're going to go down and up. Just familiarizing you with these positions. You've been to my classes, and you know some of the advanced modifications. You can go right into them. We're going to start with basics today. And basics are still a good workout. So you're thinking about keeping this nice turnout. Maybe you let those hands off. Oh, it feels good. Down and up. Now maybe you're up here. Maybe you're feeling the fire here. That's great. Or maybe you're down here, down and up. But I don't want you to go past 90 degrees. Down and up for 4, 3, resetting in 2, 1. Go ahead and bring it up and reset. Yes. Ooh, feels good. All right, you have an option to stay here flat-footed. If you think, I'm going to take it up a level, and have you step those feet in just a little bit. So we're all going to come down together, and I'm going to come up into releve, up on those toes, and I stepped in so I can have that alignment. I'm going to go down, press back, down and back, down and back, down. I'm going to show that in profile. Take it down and back, down and back. So I'm just closing down and back. It's little and back, down and back, down and back. High thighs. Give me 4 and back, 3 and back. Holding in 2, 1. Hold. Maybe you take those hands off and balance. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Check it out. Wow, do you know how much you're rocking it today? You're rocking it with me. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, we're gonna end with a quick set of lunges. Now, you've probably done a lunge before, but maybe not the type I want you to do today. So go ahead and face into that support. And I'm gonna have you meet me down here at the mat. This leg that's further from the screen, we're gonna have that ankle over the knee. In the back, I'm gonna have that hip right over the knee. If you have knee problems, you have permission to step that back leg back. If your knees are strong, I want you to be completely stacked. Tuck that toe under in the back and lift right off. It's little up and down, up. You think about beast? You know beast? This is a beast version of the lunge. Trying to keep those hips square. Little up, down. We're just polishing. Short set. Up and down. So if I didn't have any problems, I'm walking it in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Try to stay stacked as hard. 2, 1. Set that knee down. Oh, we gotta do the other side. Woo! I'm burning, I'm shaking. Okay, but let's have a good setup. That knee over that ankle. Hip over knee in the back. Bringing that back knee back a little bit if you have knee problems. Otherwise, nice and stacked. Tucking those back toes. Lifting up, down and up, down. It's little. Bar's not flashy, but damn is it effective. Down and up, down. Oh, I'm failing on this side. Down and up. You keep going. I'm going to just reset. Down and up. Here we go. 8, 7. I told you I'd fail. 6, 5. Ooh, we're going to have to work for it. 4, 3. Oh my goodness. 2, 1. Ah. Oh my gosh. What a thigh work set. Let's stretch out those quads. Go ahead and take that foot to the ankle for a nice quad stretch, keeping those knees close together, thinking about tucking, opening that hip, not tucking. Oh, that feels so good. Taking that same foot, stepping it back, rolling that hip under. Continue opening that hip flexor. Woo! All right, to the other side. Taking that left ankle in the left hand. Standing nice and tall. Opening all that work we just did. Feels so good. So awake and alive. All right, now taking that foot back. Rolling that hip under. Opening that hip flexor. Great job. Okay, now it's time for seat work. Okay, we're going to start in that beautiful parallel again. And I'm going to have you take that outside leg, whatever that is. You can take that outside leg and point it out. No, I changed my mind. We're going to go straight back. Let's start straight back. So that leg is right back and squeeze. Just squeezing that glute. I'm going to turn my profile. You keep squeezing. Squeeze. Squeeze. Squeezing that glute. Squeeze. 8, 7. Just making you think about what you're going to be working. 4, 3, 2. Tiny lifts. Up. Up. I want that pelvis tucked under. Up. It's just your glute. It's not your low back. Standing leg is soft and up. You can be turned into that support like I am, or you can be facing. I'm just favoring demoing. For 4, hold in 3, 2, 1. Bend that leg in half. Lift the shape of the leg up. You're pointing back in the diagonal. Up. Woo! Up. This is going to also move into your high hamstring. I want your glutes working. I don't want that back working. Up, 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 up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Shake out that leg. Okay, now we're going to repeat that on the other side. So just a reminder, that other leg's going to go straight back and squeeze. Little squeeze. Squeeze. Just squeezing that glute. You can put that hand on that glute. Squeeze. Just make sure it's working. Squeeze. We're priming that muscle. Lifting in 4, 3, 2, tiny lifts. Up, up. Keeping those hips tucked under. Don't work into that low back. Up, up. Yes. This is only the first set. 4, 3, hold in 2, 1, bend that leg in half. Lift the shape of the leg. Up, up. Kind of pointing, depending on your hamstring flexibility. Maybe it'll be more flat. Maybe more up in a diagonal. Woo! 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Okay, we're going to go back into a similar set on the other side, but now we're going to do it turned out. What does that look like? So taking my leg out, I'm going to go ahead and turn that leg out. So my heel is pointing in towards my foot. I'm going to step it back to that 45-degree. Now what happens? My hip wants to pull. I want to keep that hip square. And squeeze, and squeeze, squeeze. Oh, it's so good. Keep squeezing. I'm going to turn, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep that turn out. 2, lift that leg up, up. It's tiny, up, up. Hollow, outer hip and outer glute. Lift 8, 7, holding at 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that leg in half with the shape of the leg up, 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 up. It's little. Maintain that contraction throughout the entire move. And lift, and lift, lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down and release. Shake it out. Now we're going to do that on the other side. These single side moves. So I'm taking that other foot out. I'm turning that heel in. And now I'm taking it to that back diagonal. Thinking about turning that hip forward. And now I'm squeeze. Little squeeze. Little squeeze again. Put that hand on the booty. Make sure it's squeezing. You're squeezing. Just turning on profile for you. 8. Squeeze 7. 6. Keep that hip forward. 3. Little lifts. Here we go. Little lift. Little lift. Little lift. Yes, great bar basics today. You're standing nice and tall. 8, 7, hold in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Bend that shape, bend that leg in half. Lift this shape, little up, little up. Try to keep that ankle above the knee. Little up, little up. Can you stand a little bit taller and lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Oh, gosh, that feels good, doesn't it? We just have one more glute exercise to go. You're going to go ahead and face into that bar. And you're going to take that leg, that front leg, and step it back. I want that standing leg to be a little bit bent. This is called seesaw. So if you've ever seen Sipping Bird, it's very similar. So I'm going to come down. My body's going to be a nice straight line. And I just go down and up, down, up. Nothing's changing. I'm just rocking through the pelvis over that standing leg, which I need to soften. Down and up, down and up. Now, maybe you're up here today. A lot of this depends on our flexibility in our hamstrings. Down and up. What I don't want you to see is breaking at that hip. So you might need to grab a mirror to make sure you're in a nice straight line. Let's take it down and down, up and up. So a little bit bigger range of motion. Can you turn that hip forward? Down and down, up. Last time, down, down, up, up. Come down to the bottom, whatever that is for you. Just pulse up and up. Little up, it's tiny. Pulse up, 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 up. For 4, 3, hold in 2, 1. Hold for me. You can take those hands off maybe and balance for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it all the way up. Woo! Other side. You are doing amazing. You are sticking with it. I'm proud of you. Okay, so softening that standing leg. We start to fatigue. We clench up. Let's not do that. Inhale, exhale. Down an inch and up an inch. Down an inch and up an inch. Okay, I gotta really think about not gripping right now. Down and up. Down and up. Down. You're stretching all the way through that toe. Down and up. Down and up. Yes. For 4 and 3, 2, 1. Bigger range. Take it down and down, up and up, down and down, up. Turn that hip down. I'm talking to myself too. And up, down, and up. Come down to that low point. Ooh, I'm shaking. Are you? And up. Little pulse. Keep that standing leg soft, please. Little pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 4, hold in 3, 2, 1, and hold. Maybe come and balance. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Ah, we're done. All right, let's stretch it out. Go ahead and take that right ankle to the left knee. Opening up that hip. It's called figure 4, sitting back. Ooh, all the weights in this leg. So it's not a balance exercise. I just don't want you leaning. Another fun thing you can do if you have a good surface, you can do figure 4 by setting that leg on a chair or a sofa, giving you something a little bit harder to work into. Go ahead, wherever you are, inhale and exhale. Nice job. Okay, let's go ahead and switch that out to the other side. Whew, where does the time go, everyone? What a great workout today. So again, you can come down deeper into that move. Or showing you that modification. Oh, this is my tight side. Just knowing your flexibility changes day to day, side to side. That's all normal. Okay, go ahead and release. Grab a sip of my water. All right, it's core time. I'm super excited. Go ahead and we're gonna meet down to the mat again. Got my wonderful cheat sheet. Guess what? We're starting with some more planks. Literally my favorite. All right, first option is coming in a nice, strong, full knee plank. Those hands are about mat width. You want to shift forward to that nice, strong plank. You're going to give me a little tricep bend, and then you're going to rotate open into a T-stand. Tricep bend and T-stand. If you're all the way up, same thing, tricep bend, T-stand. Go at your own pace. Tricep. We're just going to stand one side. Got 4. Well, 4 at my pace. 3. Feel that booty coming up. 2. Last one. Come back and hold in that plank. Take that right leg lifted up and pull it through into pigeon. So angling that leg. You can be up here higher. You can also use that yoga block to put under your knee. So you're up here in a high pigeon, opening up this outer hip, or you can walk that back foot back. I know it's tempting in pigeon to fold all the way over. I found it's harder to get up again. So you're going to stay up. One more big inhale. Exhale. Plant those hands firmly. Tuck that back toe. Coming up. And we're going to do the other side. So I'm going to turn to favor the camera. So again, maybe on a little press here. And then rotating with that bottom knee down. That's perfectly fine if that's you today. You're building strength. And you've got good alignment. So you're all the way up in those toes. Little then press and open. Then press. Open. Great job. Then press. Open. On those knees. Then press. 4 more at my pace. 4. 3. 2. Last one, make it your best one. Come back to plank. Flip that left leg up. Bring it through. Staying up in this high pigeon. Or walking back. Woo! All right, release. Now I'm going to meet you down on the mat. You know it gets serious when you come all the way down for that. Okay, we're going to start out on our backs. And if you have a squishy ball, this is an option to use the squishy ball. Don't worry. It works just fine without the squishy ball. So you're going to come all the way down into that mat. Your feet are resting nicely. The shoulders are nice and broad. If you have your squishy ball, you're lifting up and putting it under the sacrum. That's that diamond-shaped joint in the lower back. So if you're on that ball, I want you to settle into it. I want you to take those arms, and they're going to come down flat on the floor, out of the diagonal. That's kind of our base position. I want you to take those legs and bring them up into tabletop. And we're going to start by dipping the toes. Take it down and down, up, other leg. Down and down, up and up. So if you notice, the shape of my leg is the same. Down and down, up. Maybe your range of motion is smaller. And down, that's fine. Down and down, up. One more like this. And up, down, and up. Okay, check it out. Drop the seat if you need to. We're going to do that set again, but you have an option. So you can stay here in this great tabletop. That's wonderful. Fantastic. Second option is to bring those legs all the way up. Whoo, I can feel that shake now. So starting with that front leg again, we're going to take it down and down, up and up, down and down, up and up, down and down. Now your challenge is to not let that leg that's not moving. How do you keep that leg nice and sturdy? Up and up, down and down, up and up for 4, and up, 3, and up, 2, and up, 1, and up. Keep bringing those knees in for me. Ooh, that feels good. All right, we have one more exercise like this. So inhale, exhale. I want you to take those legs all the way up. If you can, I want you to try to get them as straight as you can. Maybe you're here. That's okay. And now I want you to take those legs and turn the heels together. So I'm just externally rotating and gluing those heels together. And I'm going to flex those feet. And I'm going to just tap my way down. Tap, 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 and up, 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 up. Maybe your taps are all the top of the move. That's okay. And up, up, up. Maybe you can tap a little lower. Tap, tap. Woo, deep abs. Up, up, up. Give me 4. I know you're tired, I am too, but we've got this. Down, 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 and up. 2 more sets. Yes, we can. Take it down, 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 and tap it up, up, up. Last time, we can do last time, down, 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 tap it up, 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 up. Nice job. Bend those knees. Tap those feet down. If you have that ball, you can take that ball out. All right. Can you believe it? We just had one more ab exercise and we're done. Oh, that feels so exciting to me. Okay, I lied. You can have that block or that ball because we're going to do bridge. Oh my goodness, I love bridge. Just when you thought glutes were done. So setting up those nice broad shoulders. You can take your ball or your block and put it just above your knees. That's just going to add a little bit more resistance, but it's not necessary. So you're going to plant those arms out at a 45, or you can have those arms down by your side. So we're going to lift it up and up, down and down. Try not to let that butt touch down. Now, I know sometimes in yoga we really overextend. Down. I want you to think about that body coming into a straight line. Down and down. Give me up, down, and down. For 4, and down. 3, are you keeping tension on that ball or that block? 2, and down. Last one. Hold it up and pulse. Little pulse. Think about taking that booty and squeeze, 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 squeeze. Yes, you can. Pulse 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it all the way down, one vertebra at a time. Okay, we're going to do one last polishing set. So you can stay with both of your legs down with your ball or your block. Or, fun bonus, you're going to take that right leg and you can put that right leg right above the left knee. Same motion, take it up and up, down and down, up and up, down and down. Yep. Whoo, down and down, up and up, down. 4 more. 4 and down, up 3 and down, up 2 and down. Last one. And down, roll it all the way down. Oh, that feels so good. Now we're going to do that other side. Shake it out side to side. Okay, so you're taking that left leg and putting it on top of that right leg, right below the knee. Don't get on that knee joint. Or you're sitting with both feet down. That's great. Inhale, exhale. Whew, and give me up, up, down, and down. Up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. 4 and down, 3 and down, 2 and down, 1 and roll it down. Go ahead and bring those knees into the chest. Give them a good squeeze. Roll side to side. My music's telling me it's time to stretch. You're rocking side to side. You deserve this stretch. Don't skip your stretch. And go ahead and rock and roll up to seated. And we're going to turn in, face that support. You can rest those hands lightly. Taking that right leg forward, left leg back. And opening that hip. You can stay more upright. Or you can come down. I want you to walk that back leg in. You have that support. You come up, extend that front leg. And I want you to pitch forward the head. Thinking about if you had a tail, that tail is going up and behind you. I don't want you slumping. I want integrity in that stretch. Being about untucking those hips. And you can stay here, or you can bring your hands down and just start walking that back leg out. So we're in half split. You can just walk out and stop wherever you feel that stretch. This is it for me today. Opening that hip and that back thigh. Okay, we're going to go ahead and switch out. Go to that other side. Other leg forward, knee over ankle. Standing up, or half standing up nice and tall, or coming down. Stretching just where that you can feel those muscles start to soften, not to the point of pain, just slight discomfort. And now taking that back leg and walking it in. Nice strong base. Taking that front leg and extending it out. And thinking about untucking those hips. That your tail, if you had one, would be behind you. And inhale. Exhale. Staying here. And placing those hands down. And walking that back leg back. This is my not tight side. Inhale, exhale a little bit deeper. Okay, last stretch today. We're going to come into cobbler. So sitting up nice and tall, bringing the soles of your feet together. If you're really tight in those inner thighs, you can have the feet out further. You can walk those feet in. Think about opening those feet like a book. Stretching into those outer thighs, outer hips, inner thighs. It's possible you don't feel this stretch. If you feel it, keep pressing and opening. You also can come into a wide straddle. So taking those legs out, one hand in front, one hand in back, picking up. And coming out till you feel that stretch. So again, not slumping over, but thinking about walking down. And holding on, thinking about pulling that rib cage through. So again, we're not here, and pulling through. Really working on opening up. I don't know about you, but I'm working from home, which means I'm a lot tighter. So I'm thinking about doing a bar / stretch class. So slightly less working segments, slightly more stretching segments. If you would like to see that, put it in the comments. And also let me know if there's anything else. Let me know if there's anything else in particular that you'd like to see. Go ahead and carefully come in. And I want you to gather your feet underneath you, bringing the head down. Letting the head hang, bending the knees, rolling up one vertebra at a time, head coming last. Ooh, inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good job, you did it. Thanks for coming to Barre with Sarah. I'm Sarah, and I'm glad you worked out with me today. See you soon. Bye.